Welcome back, everyone. Today I have another video for Sanji, as I wanted to try some this card, really, the Mihawk. See if you can improve the Whitebeard matchup, which I think is the worst one for the deck. And this is pretty much the same list that I was playing before. I only added the Mihawk. I took out some cards like the 3 energy counter and the Jinbei, just to make space for this card. I didn't really like it that much. The problem against Whitebeard is not so much that you don't have the cards to play against them. It's more on the fact that you have to combo a lot of 2Ks. And the deck, how I have it set up right now, yeah, you have a lot of counter power in the form of actual counter action cards, but not like inherent, not like Chopper. The only 2K counter is Chopper. And then you get, sometimes you do have to combo like 2 1Ks, and that feels really bad, and that you get outpaced at that point. So I think the best way to improve that matchup is going to be to play more 2K counters, more free 2K counters. Because your deck is already good enough of spamming the board and attacking for good numbers and defending your board once you have it established. Because like all these cards like combo for a lot. So the only thing that I think is missing is actually that just a small like push of like 2K counters to just round up the deck a little bit more. I think that's the only thing that is missing on the deck. And I would just, instead of playing Mihawk, you just play another 2K counter of your choice, or cut in a little bit of the waterfall, maybe one of them. 3 of the waterfall instead of like 4, and just find space for more 2K so you can improve on the Whitebeard matchup. But besides that, the deck is really good. The deck, once it gets going, like it doesn't stop. You keep like playing cards and tapping, like replacing your board, and at some point you're gonna be able to keep up your like good defensive cards, and you're gonna be able to untap with like Luffy, Frankie, Boa, Zoro. Like all these cards are so much value on themselves, like Nami, Boa. There's so much value on their own that they're just good enough. And as long as you have a good board and you can defend it with these extra cards, you're gonna be really good. So that's the strength of the deck. When it's lacking is a little bit, it's on the 2K department. I think you need to increase the 2K to make it better. But I have some good games for today, so let's go and see them. We're gonna keep against Zoro. We're going first, and I have Deuce up. That's the main reason I kept this hand. Nami, I mean, it's good. I wondered if I should play my Chopper. It's probably just fine to do so. But let's attack with Sanji first. I have 2 Luffys. I'm going first, so it's not actually bad. Okay, my opponent attacks with the Sonicune. That's very good for me. Because that way I can attack with Chopper and tap something else and attack all of it. Don't feel bad about that. He's probably can play like Vista and can KO my Chopper for sure. He didn't use like 1 energy on Zoro. So he's just gonna make me take another damage. I mean, that's fine. No, Chopper is only 1 done to do here. And then let's tap the Sonicune. Then attack here. And I believe this is a good spot to play another Usopp. Or it could be a Boa. Let's play the Boa Hancock. It's not a bad spot to play her. Next turn I do get to play like Monkey, because he wants to attack my board now, I believe. And the next turn will be a good spot to play the Luffy. Even if he gets, yeah, that's perfect. He used all his energy to get rid of the chopper. That's very good for me. I could divert the damage, force him to attack with like a big number here. Is that good? He's probably has a Zoro or he has a jet pistol for my Nami. Like, just try to prevent like a jet pistol play to be too devastating for me. Because that's probably what he wants to do. That is fine. I'm okay with that. Now he doesn't have jet pistol. Dadan is good, but like not jet pistol at least. And I'm gonna attack with my Boa Hancock for sure. I don't get to play the Luffy. Well, I could play the Luffy. That's not bad actually. Ooh, that's very good draw. So yeah, let's play the Luffy, play the Zoro, untap 2. Attack with this one into the 1-drop. Then attack the other 1-drop. Because they're the attackers here, and like this card is not going to be able to attack next turn. Now I have my blocker that is going to give me cards. And he's going not into his Whitebeard turn. He wants to get rid of this one. That's understandable. But I'm going to ask for more cards from him. Or for another attack, like, equally as good for that. Like, I'm going to waste the Dan attack on him. Yeah. That's fine. If he wants to attack for a big number here, I am okay with that. Oh, not on my Luffy. My Luffy does need to survive this turn. Sadly, I have to do 2 cards here. Oh, that's a good draw. That is a really good draw. I could set up the top of my deck. But let's attack this one here first. And then let's attack for 7 here. Okay. Let's attack for 7, trying to play around jet pistol. Then we're gonna play the Zoro. And we're gonna play my Don Flamingo here. What do I want to see next turn? Okay, so I'm gonna use my Love Beam for sure. Maybe another blocker would be good, like a Boa Hancock. A Nami to refill my hand would be really good too, and I can guarantee to hit with her. And I can play the Luffy too. That's probably good enough actually. So I'm gonna leave this on top. This on top. This on top. This on top and this on top. Because I'm gonna use my Love Beam here. Oh, he's gonna attack with this one. That's fine. Like, if he's not playing a 9-drop, I'm super okay with this result. So I'm gonna draw here. I'm gonna block. Let's see if he has more of those. But if he has more of those, I am gonna go for game next turn. Alright, well, he put himself in a position where I can just go for game. Let's see, the first 7. Yeah, he put himself in a position, like, you have to be mindful of what you're doing here. Because, yeah, you can put me to 0, but, like, I can go for game if you're not careful enough. Okay, we're going first, and we're just going to try to deal the damage right now. We don't have anything else to do. Okay, the Punk Gibson is good. It's going to help me later on. And then the Frankie is going to be a threat that is going to be hard to remove. And good one here. And I do want to attack for 7s, because 5s, they defend easily. 7s are much harder to defend. And then I'm going to play the Mihawk, as it's another hard to remove threat. As they can remove my 3 and my 4s super easily with the 6-drop. But now the Frankie is another one that is just sticky enough to where my opponent is not going to be able to remove it that easily, as I was saying. That's fine. I'll take up to 2, maybe up to 1 even. Because he has the double striker either way, so going to 1 is just going to happen eventually. And then he has a 5 mana play. Oh, the Crocodile. Okay. Here, I'll just combo to that one. No need to take damage unnecessarily. Oh, I wish I could play that Luffy. Wait, I can't play the Luffy. What am I talking about? But I don't get to play the other one. Let's play this one. Still gonna be good. Attack with this one for 6. Then attack for 7. And then end the turn. He has the Ivankov combo. I should combo the Frankie for sure. And then I guess the Boa is fine. He's just going after one of my guys. Okay, that's fine. I am okay with that. Oh, he has the Mihawk. That's what it is. He has the Mihawk and he wants to remove it. I wonder if I can play around that. I can do Frankie into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I cannot do another play if I do Frankie. So let's just do the Luffy and an attack for 8 at the leader. An attack for 5 here. End the turn. Just combo to that one. I mean, just tap it because it's the same thing. It doesn't really change anything. He's trying to use the whole energy again to just do that. So I am okay with this. Whatever he removes by battle is going to be fine. Yeah, it's just fine. And then next turn I get to do Frankie plus the other one. Just need to out-combo to that one. So I don't die the turn after. Well, I can do many things here. I have too many counters in my hand, so maybe I do have to play defense a little bit here. And then attack for 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So attack for 7 here. An attack for 8. And leave up these many counters here so I can protect my guys. Alright, so he finally doesn't have... And that was a good block because I was going to be able to tap it down with the Punk Gibson either way. So that was a good block on his end. I will use my Punk Gibson here. Choose that one. And you know what? I'm going to restand my guy. No, it's fine. If he wants to use his whole turn trying to remove it again, I do have a Love Beam. So, yeah. If he wants to play the Mihawk, then I have a way to kill him. He has blockers, is what he has. And blockers are beatable a little bit. Now we have the upper hand here. Attack for 7 here. Attack for 8 here. Okay. Attack for 7 here. Play the Luffy. Not play anything and leave the waterfall here for defense and defend one of the two. Because he could try to attempt to go for game. But at least I have the Luffy and the waterfall to defend that. I'll take that one. That one is fine. A block, waterfall on a 1k. Then he has to get through the blocker and be able to attack and win there. Eight does defeat it. So I'm gonna let him do it. And then he has 2 blockers. Which is just fine, but I have to force some action out on him here. So let's go for 9. Let's go for 9. And then let's go here for... oops. I guess I cannot attempt to go for game here because I just lose. Okay, my opponent says you won. Okay, yeah, he conceded because I definitely just misplayed there. I mean, you just no misplay. I just misclicked and give the down to the Frankie. I'm gonna go first against Whitebeard because I want to start putting pressure on early. This hand is actually decent, so I'm gonna keep it. Because I have this and I have this. That's gonna be good enough. I don't do anything on the first turn. My opponent is going to Moby Dick. Okay, so this is the Moby Dick deck. But the nice thing about this leader is that it can pressure and develop something at the same time. So it's actually very decent versus Whitebeard. Because that's all that you want to do versus Whitebeard. Just develop and attack. That's all that it is. That's all that it is, actually. I'll take that one. Ooh, that's a nice draw here for me. Exactly what I wanted. And this is a good thing that is going to give me good pressure late game here. Attack for 6. And we're going to put him to 0 as quickly as possible. So he has to keep up like the defense early on. Yeah, he has to start comboing out because I am going to put the pressure now. And if he attacks for 6, I will just restand one of them and keep doing the pressure on my opponent's leader. So the best thing that could happen for me here is that he out-combos that one. But he didn't. So now, I mean, we'll see what happens here. He does have the boat, so I have to be careful with this, as he could kill me out of nowhere. But I'll take this one attack. Nami was not what I wanted to see in this moment right now. Okay. This is definitely what I wanted to see, however. And the Pawn Gibson is going to help me a lot here to play defense for the next turn. And if he blocks with the Marco, I'm going to be able to attack it with Usopp. Perfect. I didn't have a way to attack the Marco, but I have it now, so that's very good for me. So everything just worked out perfectly for me. And he has a lot of blockers, but now I have the Pawn Gibson, and that's really good. Yeah, he doesn't have time to play that card for sure. It's weird to see these two cards together, though. It's not like a nice combination of two cards here. No blockers here. That card, it's the most annoying that he could have, though. Oh, no. How do I deal with this? I guess I do Pawn Gibson on the Marco, I guess, or the Bartolomeo. Not really sure. What do I choose? Let's do Bartolomeo. And then let's do 2K here. Sadly, I am probably gonna lose this one, because this ace is just too much. But at least he helped me like defend that turn at least. I'm gonna have to try to remove this Marco. He does have one up, so it's much more difficult than what I want. That love beam is very good though. Let's see what he wants to do here. Okay. Let's attack the leader. Probably uses the Marco. No, he uses a guard point. That's very good for me. I'm gonna play the Nami. Use the action. Get a chopper, which is a 2K. And I guess I'll have to play this one. And I can set up this in a way that is gonna give me the chopper when I use the love and yeah, okay. So I can put this on top, this on top, this on top, this on top. No, that's not the what I want on top. I'm sorry. Oh, this is fine. It's fine. It's not the biggest issue. Now I can get the chopper with the Nami next turn when I attack with her. I'm at 2 lives, so I'm not in like the worst spot to be. What is his play? Is it the 9-drop? I think he's gonna do a 9-drop here. If he does play a 9-drop, what is my play here? Let's just combo out of that one, which is the easiest one to out combo. And then he might try to go after my Mihawk. I do have a blocker, so he might have another ace. Okay, okay. I'll take that one. Interesting. What does he have? A rusher? Another ace? Is that what he's representing? Yeah, that might be right. So I need the extra 1k counter just so I can combo a 9k. And then I have the blocker. Okay. 2 more blockers. 3 more blockers. I think I can deal with that. Let me see. Attack here, use action to get this one. Because I do have blockers on my own. Let's see. Well, let's see if we can defend us this turn. Might not be possible with only 3 cards in hand. But he did have a lot of blockers, so it was kind of impossible to keep, like, push through. And the ace was really backbreaking, really. That was the card that actually beat me. Yeah, no, it's impossible to survive this turn. Well, what a surprise. A Brave Soul playing Ura. This hand is okay. I have a Flamingo into a Frankie, so it can really work. And I can get something that I can play with Brook, like a Nami maybe. So that would be really good. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass. I mean, this is not too far from being like a Zoro deck, right? Like, you can play a Zoro deck with her, and I mean, you're much worse, I guess, but you can play a Zoro deck with her. I wonder if you have supposed to use this. I don't know. Feels really mediocre, to be honest. Because at that point, just play Zoro is much better, I think. Maybe it is better against Whitebeard, right? Maybe I should do a video about it. Let's get the Frankie, and we get some good hits here. So I am gonna place on top. I'm gonna try to get the Mihawk now, right? So I go to 7. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So this looks at the top 3, or I could get the Love. No, but I have a lot of Love beams here. So yeah, let's try to get the Mihawk. That's fine. I'm gonna draw with that one, and then I'm gonna use Brooks plus Nami next turn to get an extra card. I could get another Nami if it becomes like a value, but if he's playing Vanillas, he's gonna play like a big. Let's take the first life. Okay, I like the love beams. It will give me like inalienability. Inalienability. I wonder if I should just compete with the big ones now that that he played that one. But let's just stick to the plan. Let's play the Nami. Use the action, and I should have attacked first. My bad. Hopefully we don't get Jet Pistol. Or he out combos. Please. That's it. Alright, we didn't get Jet Pistol. The correct play was, of course, attacking with the the other one first. I will combo the Frankie though, since he's attacking for base numbers. And I have to be careful because he can pump the vanillas and they could be really scary at some point, yeah. Even the Kakaruludu. Ooh. Okay, so he's trying to be more aggressive. Well, we could attempt to use the here and just running out of resources a little bit, since we do have a good hand. And then attack for 7, I guess. And then we run him out of resources. We can defend this turn pretty well. Yeah, let's get rid of the Frankie. He's just attacking for 5s and everything. That's fine. Well, I'll take that one if he's gonna keep attacking on 5s. At that point, play Zoro. And I'm gonna keep this on board. Because I need to remove his board next turn. At least part of it. Oh, that's a great draw here. Now I can go to 2 and be okay with that. Yeah, I can go. I can go to 1 and be okay with that. Another Luffy is not really what I wanted to see. But here, let me see. All right, let's just attack everything that is on board. Here, and then here, use the action, get another chopper, another 2k counter. Then here. And then let's keep enough for 2, and then here. And then we have enough defense here to sustain any kind of aggression here. Yeah, that's fine. I am okay with that. Because now I have the Pawn Gibson for the one of the 2. So it works very well for me. And if he doesn't KO my blocker, next turn he's gonna be able to block. Yep, we were able to stop the whole turn. If you're playing vanillas, you're not really playing like the big dudes. So I think he might attack the blocker, but then at that point he did his job. I cannot really ask for anything else. He attacks my leader. Okay, well, take that one then. Puts me to 0, but I have a blocker here for that, and I still have like love beam and like a good amount on defense here if I want to. He takes back, I assume, one of the 2 maybe. Card is really good in this spot. So it will allow him to get value. He got the Brook. So I can attack with base numbers on everything, really. I don't need to get a card with Nami. I think I'd rather just... Well, there's no reason to not do it, really. Alright, get another Luffy. Place on top. Let's get a Baruch or a Zoro next turn. And then let's try to draw into a waterfall. which is a 2k counter. So here, 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 here. That's fine. Although I don't think I'm gonna draw into the waterfall. I might. I'll block that one. Let's do one of the lava beams because reasons. Let's keep the blocker out, I guess. Okay, so he needs to develop more cards so he can attack next turn. He got a Nami. Nami's really good. He can attack with those now. I will start playing the Luffy's though. So my opponent doesn't have too many, and I have the waterfall next turn, the waterfall combo. Ooh, Azani. Alright. Well, I don't need to spend too much energy here. Let's see if he wants to combo to this one. I would, because it taxes my energy a little bit, but he didn't. Use action. I don't know if I can play a Luffy here. I think I might not be able to. Or I should, maybe? It's an interesting spot to be on. So I don't have much counter, but I'm gonna keep the Zoro in hand. And I do have like waterfall combo, so okay. Waterfall combo. There's 5. And now this will be enough to close the game next turn. If he's not forcing to use my blockers, then I'm not gonna use them. I guess he's forced in there. I could even play defense for one more turn, but I think I have to just go for game, right? I think that's the most sensible thing that I can do. Oh, my opponent played very well. Oh, wait. Oh. Well, I still can count myself out of this one. So I can do 8, and then the remaining here. Yep, we were able to win there. Alright, for our final thoughts on Sanji. I like this deck. This deck is really fun to play. It's just missing that little bit of like support, I would say, to make it more viable, more competitive. Right now, it just relies on some powerful cards, but you have to see them. And if you don't see them, your deck is a little bit like weaker, and you have to compete against like the white bears of the world that you just get to play and see their cards like on curve. So you are a little bit weaker right now. It might be better in future sets when you get more support for like more blue film cards or something like that just boost the deck a little bit more, or more like synergy with like vanilla cards like they don't have any effects. Maybe you can bring them out from the graveyard after you use them or something like that. They need some counter support to make this leader a little bit more powerful, but it's still really fun to play. And yeah, if you really enjoy him, you should still play him at least at locals. You can still get some good results if you play the deck well enough. With that being said, thank you all for watching and have a good day.